Hello guys, today we are going to learn about speech. So let's start. Parts of speech. Every meaningful word used in a sentence is called parts of speech. Parts of speech are eight kinds. One, noun. Two, pronoun. Three, adjective. Four, verb. Five, adverb. Six, preposition. Seven, conjunction. Eight, interjection. One, noun. A noun is a word that names something such as person, place, thing, or idea. In a sentence, nouns can play the role of subject, direct object, indirect object, complement, a positive, or modifier. Some nouns examples include cat, bicycle, Taylor Swift, koala, loophole. Types of nouns. Nouns form a large proportion of English vocabulary, and they come in a wide variety of types. Nouns can name a person. Albert Albert Einstein, the president, my mother, a girl. Nouns can name a place. Mount Royal Disneyland, my bedroom. Nouns can name things. Things might include intangible things such as concepts, activities, or processes. Some might even be hypothetical or imaginary. Two, pronoun. What is a pronoun? In English grammar, pronouns are a type of generic noun that can represent any other noun. Their job is to make communication faster and more efficient because you don't have to repeat the same word over and over again. Some pronoun examples include I, me, us, you, themselves, who, that. Pronouns are one of the eight traditional parts of speech, and they are also sometimes understood as making up some small subcategory of nouns. The distinguishing characteristic of pronouns is that they can be substituted for nouns. For instance, if you are telling a story about your sister Sarah, the story will begin to sound repetitive if you keep saying or writing Sarah over and over again. Sarah is always love fashion. Sarah knows that Sarah wants to go to fashion school. You could try to mix it up by sometimes referring to Sarah as my sister, but that it sounds like you are referring to two different people. Sarah is always love fashion. My sister announced that Sarah wants to go to fashion school. Instead, you can use the pronoun she refer to Sarah after introducing her. Sarah has always loved fashion. She announced that she wants to go to fashion school. Pronouns can replace both proper and common nouns. Certain pronouns have specific rules about when they can be used, such as the way it should never be used to refer to a human being. To explain all of the different types and there are associated rules below. Notice that some pronouns such as which and was can function as more than one type, depending on how they are deployed in a sentence. 3. Adjective. Adjectives are words that describe the qualities of taste, of being, of nouns, enormous, dog-like, silly, yellow, fun, fast. They can also describe the quantity of nouns, many, few, millions, 11. Adjectives modify nouns. As you may already know, adjectives are words that modify or describe nouns. Adjectives do not modify verbs or adverbs or other adjectives. Margot wore a beautiful hat to the pie eating contest. Furry dogs may overeat in the summertime. My cake should have 16 candles. The scariest villain of all time is Darth Vader. In the sentences above, the adjectives are easy to spot because they come immediately before the nouns they modify. For verb. What is a verb? Let's start with the basics. What is a verb? Verbs are words that describe actions, whether physical or mental. Verbs also describe a state of being, like the verbs be, become, or exist. Salah ran across the field, kicked the ball, and scored a goal. And the state, King Louis XIV. Some verbs also act as helper verb to change the tense of another verb. Likewise, these helper verbs can change a positive statement to negative one with words like not. Just been jogging for a month and already feels the stamina increasing. I don't feel so good, Spider-Man. Every sentence needs at least one verb. If there is no verb, it's an incomplete sentence or a sentence fragment. Except for the imperative sentences, commands, a sentence also needs a subject, the thing doing the action. Subjects are important for a verb because they change how it's conjuncted, which we explain below. This is especially true for most common verb be. 5. Adverb. An adverb is a word that modifies or describes a verb. He sings loudly. An adjective, very tall. Another adverb, end too quickly. Or even a whole sentence. Fortunately, I had brought an umbrella. Adverbs often end in ly, but some, such as fast, look exactly the same as their adjective counterparts. Tom Longboat did not run badly. Tom is very tall. The race finished too quickly. Fortunately, Rosie let Tom win. It's easy to identify the adverbs in the sentences. Next preposition. What is a preposition? Vampire, zombies, werewolves. We're behind you. Thank goodness for preposition. Imagining not knowing where the danger lay. Preposition. So let's know what is a preposition. Preposition tell us where or when something is in relation to something else. When monsters are approaching, it's good to have these special words to tell us where those monsters are. Are they behind us or in front of us? Will they be arriving in 3 seconds or a minute? Prepositions often tell us when one noun is in relation to another, e.g., the coffee is on the table beside you, but they can also indicate more abstract ideas such as purpose or contrast, e.g., we went for a walk despite the rain. Rain. 7. Conjunction. Conjunctions are words that link other words, phrases, or clauses together. I like cooking and eating, but I don't like washing dishes afterwards. So he is clearly exhausted, yet she insists on dancing till dawn. Conjunctions allow you to form complex, elegant sentences and avoid the choppiness of multiple short sentences. Make sure that the phrases joined by conjunction are parallel, but share the same structure. Incorrect. I work quickly and carefully. Correct. I work quickly and carefully. 18 position. Ouch, oh my! Wow, yikes! If you ever uttered any of the words above, you have used an interjection, whether you knew it at the time or not. The word interjection comes from the Latin words inter, between, and geris, to throw. So, an interjection is a word that you throw in between sentences or thoughts to express a sudden feeling. Because interjections usually express sudden feelings, you'll often see them used to convey surprise, both good surprises and bad ones, or ex- excitement. Example, yikes! There's a snake in the garage. Example, you planned this party just for me? Wow! Example, ouch! That was stung me. Example, yahoo! Example, oops! Example, Jerry, Jordan will send you to the contract this afternoon. There is no strict rule about where the interjection must go in relation to other sentences. You can use an interjection before or after a sentence that explains what's going on. You can also use an interjection alone, although it may not make sense if you hadn't adequately described the situation that caused you to use the interjection. Interjections often use exclamation points, but they don't necessarily have to. No. Thank you for what article? And what articles? Articles are words that identify, but I think don't articles are don't process. Articles are words that identify a noun as being specific or unspecific. Consider the following examples. Example, after the long day, the cup of tea tasted particularly good. By using the article the, we've shown that it was one specific day that was long and one specific cup of tea that tasted good. Example, after a long day, a cup of tea tasted particularly good. By using the article A, we've created a general statement implying that any cup of tea would taste good after any long day. Thanks for watching this video.